FX Chief here with my weekly Chief Chats. I want to say thank you for taking the time to come in and watch me and talk with me, and more importantly, send me information about what you're challenged with in successfully trading on the Forex. Last time we met, we talked about when is the best time to enter the market. We talked about how important a strategy was, and that successful traders will do what unsuccessful traders won't do, and successful traders will have a strategy. And this week I want to talk about what Robert has requested. Robert says, he wants to discuss the importance of exiting a trade. He seems to be challenged on when to get out. Now, a lot of traders know when to get in, even if it's not the right place to be getting in. Some people trade by their heart instead of the chart, which is really bad. You got to understand one thing. Champion traders win their trades first before they execute a trade, which means they properly plan a trade. See, you have to properly plan a trade and then execute your plan. And when you properly plan a trade, that means you have to enter, you have to know where you're entering, you know how to quantify a protective stop loss order, and then you have to be able to know where to get out. Now, everybody seems to know when to get out when the market turns against them. They start to incur some level of emotional pain. All the past memories of all their past losses seem to surface, and that scares the living daylights out of them. And the way the market works is they pull the trigger to get out right at the point that the market bounces and then starts to take off in their original direction. One of the greatest things we do here at Market Traders Institute is we teach people successful strategies on where to get in and why, where to get out for a protective stop loss and why, because we're real clear on how this market moves and the waves that it makes and where to get out on a profit. Now, Robert asks, gee, Chief, I seem to struggle with getting out for a profit. How do I know where to get out for a profit? You know, everybody loves to go on a diet and lose weight. And then as they start to work their diet and watch what they eat, they usually fail. Now, and what do they usually say? Well, that diet doesn't work. No, the diet works. It's the person following it that doesn't work. Here at Market Traders Institute, we teach successful strategies on how to trade in the foreign exchange market. We teach you where to get in and why, where to get out and why, and where to profit. Now, these strategies work. What happens is traders sometimes stop believing in the strategy, just like the person who stops believing in the diet, and then they don't trust the strategy, just like the person doesn't trust the diet. And so what happens in the end? Nobody loses weight. What happens in the end? A trader doesn't profit. Now look it, you have to believe in a successful strategy just like you have to believe in a successful diet. The two go hand in hand. If a strategy's out there that's been proven, then it's been proven. You don't need to go second guess it. With every successful strategy has a clear exit, and it has a why behind the exit. You just have to trust it. You just have to believe it. One thing we believe here at Market Traders Institute is that the market moves in an A, B, C, D price movement, a nice wave, and you have to trust and believe that that D exit is gonna be hit. And I'll bet you the majority of the time when you trade, I'll bet you see that D being hit right after you get out, which really hurts to get out and walk away from all those profits early. So for those of you that are challenged with trading on the Forex, you may want to come and visit us here at Market Traders Institute. We'll teach you how to trade successfully. This is the Chief.